I see this damn book of the month situation on every booktuber's channel, and ever since I became a reader, I get served the ads on Instagram constantly. I finally got this one that said I could get my first box for $5, and I folded. Then I saw this cute marketing moment where, they bedazzled the box, which I know isn't something that you can buy, but I still want it. It's a book subscription box. They send you a book every month. Am I gonna keep it? I don't know, but I certainly did get that deal for the first month, and it's supposed to arrive today.
Let me open this baby up, okay? Because this is really exciting. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, there she is. It's a hardcover. Okay, well, it's a hardcover for $5. So this was from August of 2024, which is cool because this had just come out in July. All right, let's take a look for the author portrait. There she is, Miss Alison Espach. It's a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island. Yes, I bet it is. I'm mostly attracted to the cover art. I love this. Let's see who did this. Jacket art by Fabian Lavater. Designed by Nicolette Sebak Ruggiero. All right, let's take a look at the spine of the hardcover. That's lovely. Oh wow. So these get specially printed because look, there's a book of the month, August 2024 on the front as well. Huh. Well, this is quite interesting. So how do they work that out with publishers and how many do they order of each book? Because you don't know who's going to order what. Because each month you get options to choose from of what book you'd like that month. So this is quite interesting. Where's my hat? It says this should be a hat, and soon it will be. Our hat was more popular than expected, so we're currently restocking. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I love the picture. Love a placeholder. We've got a bookmark. Okay, we've got a brochure. The best new fiction, 12 times a year. Every 28 to 31 days, usually in the morning, sometimes closer to midday. Welcome to the club. Oh, that is a fabulous photo. Whoever is handling the marketing for this company is quite spot on. Work. And here's Miss Brianna Goodman. She's the editorial director at Book of the Month. Okay, you better fuck up that Bob. Reading a lot of books isn't what sets us apart. Selecting just a few of them each month does. Each selection is carefully chosen by the BOTM editorial team. I want to be on that. How do I get on that? I'm a newer reader, so I have a new perspective that most of your editorial team probably does not have. The creme de la creme, a crowning achievement, sans crown. Help us pick book of the year, the Lolly. Once a year, members vote to decide which book will go down in history as the absolute best. Every winner is the kind of book you'd save from a house fire, the ones you just can't miss. Hold on, let me vote for this. Okay, that was last year. So last year's winner was Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Cersei won in 2018. Okay, well, how do I vote for this year? Do I just wait or what? Oh, it has all the past winners on here in this beautifully designed spread. All right, you guys know what you're doing. Okay, we've got Book of the Month with some snow on it. Oh, these are fabulous. Uh-oh, the snowmen are taking a person apart. Oh, that's great. Eat more reindeer. I'm taking that off right now. We don't do that in this home. Now I'm ripping that up. Snow person in a thong. We've got ho 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 in 3 different types. Why does that make me think of that fucking Karen video? Ho ho ho. Picking them off lists and everything.
Lists and everything.
That day is Christmas.
And you and ho ho ho.
Oh my god, and we got a fucking latke. Oh, delicious. Oh, I'm hungry. Ho, ho, ho. Bourbon. If you don't know that video, you will now.
Ho, 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 cream and whiskey bourbon.
And that's Book of the Month for December. I hate a subscription, and I love Book of the Month. And you know what? I just might keep it. It's $16.99. For some reason, I was thinking it's like $30. And who knows? Maybe once I'm a successful YouTuber making my coin, maybe they'll sponsor me. We'll see. All right.
I was able to choose one of the books recommended for this month, or I could choose from their entire library of past picks. So for my first $5 box, I chose The Wedding People by Alison Espach. This is contemporary fiction, 384 pages, published in 2024 by Henry Holt & Co. Holt is one of the oldest publishers in the United States, founded in 1866 by Henry Holt and Frederick Lapel. Holt is owned by Holtzbrink Publishing Group, which is an international company who owns Macmillan, one of the big five. I've just learned this myself, so now I gotta tell you. The big five include Simon & Schuster, Penguin Random House, HarperCollins, Macmillan Publishers, and Hachette. The summary of this book sounded compelling, so I decided to go for it, even though I saw other titles I recognized on the list, like I Might Be in Trouble, Most Wonderful, and Intermezzo. This was in the August 2024 box, and it's December. You know what? Summer during Christmas, whatever. Australia's got it. Why can't I have it? Here's the summary for The Wedding People. After years of wanting to go to the Grand Cornwall Inn, Phoebe finally decides to book a stay for herself. She arrives at the expensive seaside hotel on a beautiful day, luggageless. Divorced, depressed, and grieving her cat's death, Phoebe has booked the hotel room to end her life, but her plan is derailed by a bubbly and delusionally out-of-touch bride-to-be, Lila, who talks her out of suicide and into being her maid of honor. As Phoebe becomes increasingly involved with Lila's friends, family, and groom-to-be, she reflects on the trajectory of her own life. Okay, that's a fine summary, but now reading it back with some time between us, it doesn't sound all that great. Let's read the free sample and see if that's what grabbed me.
The hotel looks exactly as Phoebe hoped. It sits on the edge of the cliff like an old and stately dog patiently waiting for her arrival. She can't see the ocean behind it, but she knows it's there, the same way she could pull into her driveway and feel her husband in his office typing his manuscript. Love was an invisible wire connecting them always. Phoebe steps out of the cab. A man in burgundy approaches with such seriousness, the moment feels as if it had been choreographed long ago. It makes her certain that what she is doing is right. "Good evening," the man says. "Welcome to the Cornwall Inn. May I take your luggage?" "I don't have any luggage," Phoebe says. When she left St. Louis, it felt important to leave everything behind. The husband, the house, the luggage. It was time to move on, which she knew because that was what they had all agreed to last year at the end of the divorce hearing. Phoebe was so stunned by the finality of their conversation, by the way her husband said, "Okay, take care now," like he was the mailman wishing her well. She could not bring herself to do a single thing after except climb in bed and drink gin and tonics and listen to the sound of the refrigerator making ice. Not that there was anywhere to go. This was mid-lockdown when she only left the house for gin and toilet paper and taught her virtual classes in the same black blouse every day because what else were people supposed to wear? By the time lockdown was over, she couldn't remember. But now Phoebe stands before a 19th century Newport hotel in an emerald silk dress, the only item in her closet she can honestly say she still loves, probably because it was the one thing she had never worn. She and her husband never did anything fancy enough for her. They were professors. They were easygoing, relaxed, so comfortable by the fire with the little cat on their laps. They liked regular things, whatever was on tap, whatever was on TV, whatever was in the fridge, whatever shirt looked the most normal, because wasn't that the point of clothing? To prove that you were normal? To prove that every day, no matter what, you were a person who could put on a shirt? But that morning, before she got on the plane, Phoebe woke and knew she was no longer normal.
Okay. Yes. That's a bit better. I like the writing style already. Don't love that there are words in there referring to lockdown, but it's a sign of the times, I guess. I just usually like my books to not feel so timely, like they're set in an untouchable period of history. But I also acknowledge that's not what all books are aiming to do. I'm excited to give this one a try. I'm also going to need something a little uplifting after the read I'm reading. Look out for that reading challenge video this weekend. You're not going to want to miss it. That's it for Vlogmas Day 17. Mahalo for watching. I hope I've inspired you to read something today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.